game. Still plenty of basketball left. Will there be one more tide shift in this game? Both teams have led in this game. Catholic Central by 3, Benton Harbor by as many as 8. Coming into this quarter, Catholic Central has led for 8 minutes and 47 seconds. Benton Harbor for 12 minutes and 22 seconds. The game's been tied for just a little over 2. So you can see, even though the score has been lopsided at times by as many as 8, still a close game. Pull-up 3 by TJ and a foul. He'll shoot 3. Polakovic came out to defend, got him on the arm.
Very sure of himself. Sean Hopkins, or not Sean Hopkins. Very, very sure of himself with this shot. And he gets it to go toward the rim and get the contact from Polakovic.
TJ Jones with the free throw. Now it's a 6-point lead. That one rimmed off. TJ Jones' favorite basketball players, Kobe and Russell Westbrook, because of the energy they have on the floor. He's got a little energy too.
No doubt.
Bingham going in strong, elevating, and then off the side of the iron. Boy, but when he gets that high, the margin for error is so small.
Very, very nice move.
Catholic Central being pretty patient with the basketball. 6 minutes to play.
Belcher has that ability to break down the defense.
Tries to drive on Hopkins. Belcher almost lost the dribble. Drives, high arcing shot, whistle, foul.
It seems like he's visited that free throw line quite often this evening, as Belcher.
Now the Tigers need to be self-aware out here with these 8 personal fouls that they have in this half. They are 2 away from sending the Cougars to a double bonus. Belcher's free throw is good, and it cuts the lead down to 5.
And this is a good thing for Catholic Central because they're being very patient with their offense, but they're able to get points on the board without moving the clock, or the clock is at a standstill.
Offensive rebound, and then Bingham is mugged. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2 more.
And that's a benefit when you're behind and you're able to put points on the board when the clock is at a standstill. Nice swim move on the inside for Bingham. Uses his length after he gets on the inside to come away with that rebound.
Missed the free throw.
And again, I've said this throughout this tournament. So many high school players, they love to shoot the 3 ball. They love to learn how to ball handle. But the basic fundamentals, shooting free throws, that area seems to be so far behind in high school basketball.
Especially when you're behind, to be able to put points on the board without that clock running. So important. 4-point lead for the Tigers. They've got the basketball. Braun reached in, poked it away. Back in the game is Denny Brown. Denny playing with 3 fouls, whistle, and a touch foul. That'll only be the 6th team foul called against Catholic Central. Right now, the Tigers have to be aware of the surge by Catholic Central.
They certainly do, and have to brace for it, if you will. Don't speed yourself up because Catholic Central wants to speed up the pace. They're trying to turn you over and get the ball back as quickly as possible. They're down.
Pull-up jumper rims out. Bingham comes down with a rebound. And now Catholic Central with a chance to make it a 1-point game with a 3-point play.
Catholic Central has been down, and yet they've been the team exercising patience.
Braun pulls up for 3. Chased down by Boyd, and a timeout called by TJ Meerman.
TJ Meerman did not want that possession to go awry. That was a quick shot offered up by Braun. Other than that, they've been very patient offensively, more so than Benton Harbor, who actually has the lead.
Tigers and Cougars have 5:14 left to decide it. We'll be back with more on Fox Sports Detroit.
Why have that?
As simple as that. You got to finish. Come across that. You can't get there. Get closer. You got to make shots. You got to go rebound. Everybody go rebound. I just said everybody go rebound. Hey, few more minutes. Let's go. We good. Guys, step back. We go. Let's go. All right?
If the high loan's not there from the pit coming up, swing it. All right, swing it and stay with that seal. Walk him across the lane. All right, make sense? Hey, we're doing a great job of getting to the rim right now. We got to keep attacking the rim, getting the free throw line. Down there in Duke, after we score, we got to defend without fouling. You feel me? All right, got me. They're in the bonus on the next foul.
Hi, baby.
Let's go. Everything we got.
Right on the floor. Hey, Bailey out. 3, 1, 2, 3. 5 more minutes.
Well, a shout out by T.J. Meerman. They know they've got the double bonus, just one foul away. And they would like to attack the rim and get that advantage here in the fourth quarter. The next foul against Catholic Central will put the Tigers in the 1-1. Corey Sterling telling his team we're good. Braun stripped away. Hopkins goes flying over the scorer's table.
Head first. Show me that these players don't know what's on the line here tonight. Lay it all out. There's no tomorrow. You don't have space for what I should have done or could have done.
Right onto the timeout Legos. Braun. Belcher lob. Polakovic catch. Tipped around. Carlos Johnson's been very quiet here in the fourth quarter.
I like that post feed. It's caught Polakovic on the backside. That's a possession that he can convert 9 times out of 10.
Oh, should have got maybe a traveling call there, but no call. Cross court, Boyd for 3. Good rotation, knocked it down. 1-point game.
All set up by the skip pass.
Catholic Central within 1. 4:05 to go. Spin move down the lane. High glass miss. Bingham rebound. Tipped into the corner. Here's the Benton Harbor pressure. And now Belcher at three-quarter court.
You have to think Catholic Central has an advantage now with their 2 bigs on the floor and not in foul trouble. Let's see how they try to covet the advantage.
And the 3 makes it a 2-point lead for Catholic Central.
Belcher has had that kind of game. He's been confident all night long.
Darrell Belcher makes it a 49-47 game. Carlos Johnson dribbling to the wing.
You don't want to try and do too much now.
He'll go shoot 2.
Look at that great skip pass. Defense not able to recover up to the perimeter. Nothing but swish. And then Belcher gets in on the act. Steps right into a 3 and knocks it down. And look at that bench. They are excited. What's at stake? The championship.
Carlos Johnson with a free throw. He'd been pretty quiet until that point. Carlos playing with 4 fouls. Missed that. 1-point ball game, 3:10 and ticking. Here come the Cougars. Belcher down the lane. High scoop. Tipped around. Carlos Johnson tipped it away from Polakovic.
Corner 3 is open.
Baxter, yes! 51-49, Tigers by 2.
Baxter, one of the seniors on this Benton Harbor team.
They're looking at Bingham down low, who works down there against Sean Hopkins.
He's got a height advantage, obviously. Does Bingham.
Hopkins leaning back into Bingham.
Let's see if Belcher decides to take matters into his own hands. He's been able to get to the lane and play in the paint.
Dribble drive. Belcher strong. Missed it. Carlos Johnson tapped it. Hopkins came away with the rebound. And now Baxter secures and forces it into the forecourt. And a timeout called by Corey Sterling and the Benton Harbor Tigers.
Good timeout by Corey Sterling. Settle his club down. And that's going to kick into a full timeout.
Elijah Baxter feeling it.
The senior taking matters into his own hands. Surprisingly, Joe, he said they rely heavily on Carlos Johnson in moments like this. And he's a sophomore.
I like for you to talk. Pressure on them. Look, listen to me. Let's go 5-by-1. No shot for a minute. Everybody make hard cuts. Back out if you have to.
Good grip,
Look,
fans.
5 out.
Just wall him and stay up. Get running right into one of Jacob's charges. Got me?
Touch him.
Hey, don't forget how good we are. Hey, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go get these boys.
Let's go.
Let's go get them. Let's gotta get a stop first, all right? Gotta get a stop. Let's go. Stop. Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Let's go. 2 minutes. Let's go.
Great words of encouragement. Don't forget how good we are. It wasn't by happenstance or luck that we arrived here in this state championship game. We earned the right to be here. Let's go out and play like it.
See how close this ball game has been.
Wow. 7 lead changes. And remember back in the third quarter, we heard Coach Corey Sterling say, "This is our game. We're not letting them come back." A lot of things have happened since early or late in the third quarter.
We've had 2 of those lead changes here in the fourth quarter. Benton Harbor with a basketball.
They want to go
Time
4
and
out,
score.
1 in, which means they're going to move the basketball. Coach Sterling said, if you don't have a shot, don't take a shot. We just want to move the ball and eat some of that clock up. They have the lead. No need to even take a shot if it's not there.
Carlos Johnson holds. Whistle. And a foul away from the basketball goes against T.J. Jones. Didn't T.J. Meerman talk about that in the huddle?
He said it. He said, let's work them and make them run into one of those charges. And he got it to happen. Talk about knowing your players.
2-point game. CC with a basketball. Braun. Belcher pull up to tie it. Rimming, no, tipped around. Bingham ties it up on the follow.
Yeah, nothing you can do about 6'11" at the front of the rim. You're not going to defend that. Good effort.
It comes down to the last 80 seconds of this basketball game.
You're asking yourself, if you're Benton Harbor, do we hold for the last shot? We either win or go home, or we go into overtime.
Carlos, pull up, missed. Tipped around, loose, Polakovic rebounds. He's taken the all-time lead at Catholic Central in rebounds. And now Catholic Central with a chance to take the lead. Let's see if Catholic Central will do the same thing that Benton Harbor had a chance to do. Play for the win. Braun. Tipped around, Bingham, lost. Who's got it? Loose ball and a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to give it back to the Cougars.
Yeah, I got to think Catholic Central is going to call timeout here.
I think T.J. Jones said he had the basketball and then wanted to call a timeout when he had it, but the jump ball gives it back to Catholic Central.
Good penetration by Belcher. That's going to open up an opportunity for Bingham to get in there on the inside, use his length to get the offensive rebound and the second chance point. And there's the tie-up. Officials were able to call a jump ball prior to the timeout being signaled.
No three. Hey, we're going Kelly zone right now. Old school, Kelly zone. We got it. We got to draw it up. You good? Guard up. Go guard up. Got it out. Guard, guard. Going under, going under. Jacob, don't move his body. All right, timeout. Hey, yeah, we got 1 timeout left. And it's their possession, too. After we score, hey, if it's not there, I want to pull it out. And I want to go 1 shot in space right now. And we're going to go fist, all right, with Marcus up top. And whatever guard's got the ball in. If we're not we're going to score. Hey, if it's man right now, if it's man, I want to go little brother. Start out. All right, here we go. Hey, let's go.
Well, both of our featured players at the beginning of the game are one away from leaving this game. They've got to be careful. Marcus Bingham and Carlos Johnson each a foul away from fouling out.
Hey, that doesn't really matter unless this game goes into overtime.
The line on Bingham, 12 rebounds and 18 points. The lead line on Carlos Johnson is 9 rebounds and 19 points. Belcher gets an open look for 3, and he'll light it up. That was a huge 3. Darrell Belcher. 32 seconds to go. Do the Tigers play for one or attack the basket? They want a timeout. They may have used too much time there before they called the timeout, Grant.
That's a huge basket by Belcher. And you heard the timeout just like I did. Coach T.J. Miramar said, we want to pull it out. We want to pull it out. And that's the first pass, and he's wide open, and he knocks it down. Ice water running through the veins of Mr. Belcher.
I was shocked after hearing Coach T.J. Meerman talk about moving the ball around.
Yeah, I was completely shocked. But as a player and you're open, you can't draw up a play that's going to get him as open as he was on that possession. So nice execution. And somehow there was a miscue defensively on the part of Benton Harbor to leave him open.
Hey, you finna score.
Still plenty of time.
D up. If we miss, everybody go crash. Everybody, look. When low shoot, everybody go rebound. All right? I'm going to tell you this. Let's go. Believe. You got to get stopped. Down here. Hey, if they get it, then we got to play.
Yeah, he out. No, just check back in. Okay. Hey, no shooters, no fouls on threes if they take a 3. Contest, rebound. Let's get out. 20 seconds. It's outside on 3. It's on 3.
Go for a trap first and then foul. One time out there. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's talk strategy, Joe. If you're Benton Harbor, you want Carlos Johnson taking your 3. Because Bingham has been allowing space between he and Carlos Johnson to get that shot off. So Carlos will have the better opportunity to shoot it. Let's see if that happens.
Tigers with it. Elijah Baxter. Not a whole lot of sense of urgency for the Tigers here.
Look at the space.
Carlos has room. Fires. Rims. Doesn't get it. Whistle and a push-off. And that foul is going to go against Catholic Central. It goes against Darrell Belcher.
Wow. Here's the space that I was talking about. That's a good shot for Carlos. He's made a couple of those tonight. And they'll have free throws, so you've got to make a decision here. You make 2 and play the foul game, or do you miss the first one, or the second one, rather, and hope that you can secure the rebound.
Free throw good. Baxter's first free throw of the game. And then who do you foul if you're going to foul Catholic Central? Are you going to foul Belcher, who's 3 for 6, Bingham's 3 for 5?
But one of the bigs on the line.
Free throw good. 1-point game. Here comes the pressure on the inbound. Belcher will trigger. Bounced off of the arm of Hopkins.
And that's bad because now you can't move if you're Catholic Central trying to inbound the ball. You have to stay in one spot.
The chess match continues here at the Breslin Center.
30. Stand right up. Stand right up. We got this. We got this. Hey, you can't leave them wide open no more down there. All right? Shine on the ball. You got to go down there.
Be aggressive. We don't care. We need to come up. But they might not call it.
That's right. We're not fouling right away. Get a hard trap. Rotate it. Hey, if you see, if you look back here, bounce back and get it. Hey, we get 2 traps out of it. We get 2 traps. Everybody goes.
All right, hey, they're going to foul us. We knock them down, we win. Let's go.
Make sure you don't step off the line. Take a step back.
Darrell Belcher. Knows he has a tough task with the inbound pass coming. They're going to switch it up, and Braun will trigger in for Catholic Central. Lob it into Bingham. Back to Braun. And a whistle and a foul, and Braun will go to the line. He's really not the guy you want there. 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight.
He hasn't been very active shooting the ball. And last night he was at the free throw line quite a bit, but the game was pretty much out of reach when he was going to the free throw line. It's not been in this type of environment and at the free throw line.
Again, Timon scored 12.8 seconds, an eternity to get it up the floor and to take an open 3 if he makes both of these. And he'll get the first one.
The one thing that Benton Harbor has to be conscious of, they don't have to run the ball up the floor and take a desperation 3. Plenty of time to tie the ball game up in the event that Braun makes this one.
Austin Braun off the heel. Tigers can win or tie. Or Catholic Central will come away as the champion. 7 seconds to go. High drama. Down the lane, ball kicked away. Saved to the basket. Lay-in is good. We're tied at 55. We're going to extra time. Wow. Sean Hopkins with a layup on the recovery. Will decide it in overtime. Almost disaster here, Grant.
Yeah, and lucky he stayed with the ball and the consciousness to find an open teammate along the baseline there. Strong finish.
And contact.
Yes, indeed. Let's play 4 more minutes, and I say yes. Now, what you talked about certainly comes into play. You got Marcus Bingham with 4 fouls and Carlos Johnson with 4 fouls.
4 more minutes of this right now. You hear me? It's just going to come down to fight and energy. Keep going out like him. Keep going at him like we're going at him. You understand me? It's going to be their ball first. Come on, baby.
It's almost justice for both teams and all the fans here to get an extra 4 minutes of this kind of basketball game, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a little anxious myself sitting here. I said before, these two teams have me wanting to get out there and play. And there's that last play. Boy, what a nice on-time, on-target pass. And as you hear your coach tell you this every day, all day in practice. Keep playing. Play the possession out. And for Benton Harbor, it came true on that final possession in regulation. Ball looked like it was going out of bounds. Keep playing. Put yourselves in a position to do something special. And it worked out for Benton Harbor.
You never know what's going to take a look at this. I mean, you've got Austin Braun coming down, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He hits the first one. All he has to do is make the second one, force Benton Harbor into a 3 to tie the game. It hits hard off the iron, comes out for the long rebound. Benton Harbor almost kicks it away. They get a recovery, and I'll tell you what, a miracle basket at the end, maybe not. You make your own breaks in this game.
Absolutely.
But how about Sean Hopkins being in the right place at the right time? We'll jump it up, and we'll spend a little extra time here at the Breslin Center on a Saturday night. Joe Jason, Grant Long, Torrey Petrie, and you for the overtime in the Class B title game. Belcher gives it up to Braun. The lob underneath. Catch. Strong to the hole, and the basket's good by Jacob Polakovic.
Nice 2-man action right there. Good feed by Marcus Bingham.
Dribble drive. Oh, and Sean Hopkins now with a game saver to send it to overtime is feeling it as he gets the layup in amongst the trees.
Yeah, keep in mind, Marcus Bingham has 4 fouls. And they can attack him because he's not, or he's going to be reluctant to come over and possibly commit that 5th foul.
I like Bingham out high on that last series. They didn't expect the alley-oop from him down low. He'll step back 3. Got it! Oh! The big fella knocks it down, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow. The shot is okay, but the timing of that shot, for him to take a 3 at that point in the game, big shot for him.
Hopkins will drive. High glass rimming tap. That's good. That's tipped in by Carlos Johnson. Oh, that was close to hanging on the rim. Belcher. Offensive foul. Tigers will have the basketball, trailing by 1.
There's Bingham, eyes up the 3, and boy, he knocks that one down, playing the string music. Effort. I talked about this at the very beginning. The effort of Carlos Johnson is what endears me to him, and that's an effort play right there. Creates the second chance points for his team.
Tigers with the basketball, and folks, welcome to the first Class B overtime game since 1985 when Flint Beecher beat Buena Vista in overtime, in 2 overtimes, 74-72. Hopkins went in strong. It was blocked by Bingham. Two minutes gone of our overtime. Belcher for 3. Yes! 4-point lead, a 2-possession game.
No need to rush. Get the ball in the hands of your 3-point shooters. If you want to take a 3, you got to get it to your 3-point shooters.
Devin Nichols, who's been pretty quiet, will go in strong, put it up and in. 2-point game.
Nicely done.
Corey Sterling has asked for a full timeout. Boy, nothing bigger than this Belcher triple that you're about to see.
Belcher has shown the ability to make the 3-point shot, and that's why as a defender you've got to get up on him a little bit closer and force him to do something other than take his time and eye a 3-pointer. But then Benton Harbor seems to be unfazed. They go right back, a little contact right there on the shot, but plays through it.
But you got to catch it, don't travel, swing, go to the rack. Penetrate if they stop. That one, you got to go into his body, just drop it up close.
Box out right here. Box out.
Use and guard the arc. Understand me?
Active cues, active cues.
So, hey, so makes and cues, misses and Duke right now. Understand me?
Defend the arc and cues. We got the lead. We don't have to take a crummy shot.
Hey, just be solid with it.
Play like champion.
Man, come down. Hey, man, come down and we'll stay in space and look for posties. Only layups and free throws right now. Hey, outside of
TJ Meerman taking a little breath here and there, trying to get his voice back in between instructions to his Catholic Central Cougars. Boy, a picture paints 1,000 words in this game. Catholic Central with a basketball and a 2-point lead. Minute and a half to go. Bingham on the catch. Braun deep in his own end.
I like this ball in the hands of Belcher.
And Johnson and Bingham working on each other down low. Double. There's the trap out front. It's in a whistle and a foul. Oh, a timeout call.
Zero timeouts left for Catholic Central, and that's a very difficult position to be in because now, let's listen to the huddle first.
Can't have pressure, just make me do an easy release. So everybody got to press up.
Right. Hey, if they come like that for a full ball screen, look at me. Quick trap. He gonna cough it up. Steal it, we go on layup. And then go on. We going X off. Believe. Gotta get stopped.
timeouts left. If we can go down the corner, go down the corner. All right? Hey, I want to come out. I want to go, yeah, let's go Butler off it. Got it? Butler off it. If we don't score here, layups and free throws. After we score, we're back in cues on the free throws, all right? Let's go.
Southside on 3. 1, 2, 3. Southside.
Both teams are in the double bonus. So any foul on the floor will result in a 2-shot opportunity.
But now Catholic Central doesn't have the luxury of being able to call timeout in the event they cannot inbound the ball. And during the time like this, close quarters, that can be sometimes the most difficult thing to do, simply inbound the ball. But there's going to be no pressure applied by Benton Harbor.
Braun across the timeline.